Doctor Who, the iconic British sci-fi series that began in 1963, has long been celebrated for its creativity, imagination, and enduring impact on television, but few fans remember that there was one infamous scene so controversial it nearly took the show off the air. At the time, Doctor Who was already pushing boundaries with futuristic storytelling, strange alien worlds, and moral lessons woven into every episode, but this particular scene went far beyond the usual level of tension or suspense. What made it so shocking was its unexpected intensity for a family audience, involving content that many viewers at the time deemed frightening, inappropriate, or too graphic for the show's regular time slot. Parents wrote in complaints, media outlets debated the show's responsibility toward children, and network executives found themselves under pressure, questioning whether the beloved series could continue in its current form. Behind the scenes, cast and crew have described the decision to air the scene as an experiment in storytelling, an attempt to introduce real stakes, emotional tension, and a darker tone, but it backfired in ways no one anticipated. The backlash highlighted the delicate balance of producing science fiction for a wide audience, especially one that included young children who were easily unsettled by intense visuals or suspenseful plot lines. Over the years, this moment has become legendary, remembered not only for the controversy it sparked but for the way it demonstrates the evolving standards of television content and audience expectations. Fans today often debate whether the scene was unfairly criticized or simply ahead of its time, and scholars of television history point to it as an example of how even the most cherished programs can face real consequences when experimenting with tone, subject matter, or intensity. Despite the uproar, Doctor Who survived and continued for decades, ultimately becoming a cultural phenomenon, but the infamous scene remains a cautionary tale, a reminder that even groundbreaking shows can stumble when they push boundaries too far. It also speaks to the courage of the creators, who were willing to take risks in storytelling, challenge conventions, and explore themes that were rarely attempted on television at the time. In retrospect, the controversy surrounding the scene adds depth to the legacy of Doctor Who, 1963, showing that the series' willingness to experiment, to frighten, and to challenge audiences is part of what made it revolutionary. The story of this infamous scene reminds fans and creators alike that television history is filled with moments of both daring creativity and unexpected backlash, and that the very shows we revere often survived because of, not in spite of, their willingness to take bold risks.